conversely, this week Jose's been full of praise for you and your players. Are you taking those comments with a pinch of salt? A few mind games?
Well, I think that I think that our position speaks for itself. That we've got better players, and I think that Chelsea have got better players than last season. That's why they've gone one step closer to the title. It looks like at the moment than they did last year. We've obviously improved tremendously from where we were. But that doesn't make it any easier for us playing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge because of the force that they are and because of the manager that he is. I mean, he's probably, I think, working manager, probably the best club manager in the world at the minute on his track record. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think there's probably only Mr. Angelotti that perhaps matches him. But certainly what he's done in his time as across many different countries has been outstanding. That's why I was glad when he came back. It's glad to have him back and pit your wits against the best, and obviously he's proving that again here in England with Chelsea this season.
Okay. One last question. Yeah,
Sam, can I just ask, Cesc Fabregas, obviously you'll be up against on Boxing Day. He's been one of the players of the season so far. Are you surprised that he's ended up at Chelsea this summer, given the fact that Arsenal had the option to bring him back in?
I remember Jose punching the air at Soccer Aid, and I think while we were training before we played that game, like you mean, and so I wondered what it was, and only when I met him after, he told me he just clinched it, and that's how excited he was. What a big signing, that had finally come off, and obviously he'd met him before that, and he was obviously pondering his decision and decided to join Chelsea. But I could see how delighted Jose was when he'd clinched that signing. So they obviously knew that they had to do a lot of work in terms of the affection that he said he had for Arsenal, and they managed to overcome that. And I think that it's paid off for both. There's only few players of the higher quality and calibre today that are available on the market, and he was one of them. They clinched, so he's done very, very well in assists, and have scored a couple of vital goals.